Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers chase McLaughlin to do the honors, and he'll get this one started in Tampa. Rashad White on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's the give to Irving. We'll take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Once again, Irving. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. Gets it to the 15. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchdown. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
But you know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ryan left side by Godwin. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
We had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you've got to be ready for some contact.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dreaming out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker out of the pistol. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one's good. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Real. 180!
Irving. Can't break past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Throw again. This won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Right back to Irving now. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Rothman's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. So now here's 3rd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Buccaneers holding out. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. He's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here's Baker to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Another try following the sack. He puts juice up. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 29.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Irving on the inside give. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. It's kicked out. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
A gain of 19
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Buccaneers 7.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Racing down the left side. To the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner, they've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Rashad White on the return. That is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now. He's leading over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Pushes him off with ease. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing, Baker escapes the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
King. Good. 180.
Here's Mayfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Real. 20. Alert. Stop.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They run the counter with White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Front pass brought in. And this one only manages the arms before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw. Drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Man in motion here. Baker now off the play fake. Ryan left side by Godwin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180! Hurry, hurry!
Running right, it's Irving. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that ball from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Handoff headed right, Irving. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that first down.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Herbert's team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
King! 180!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
First down throw here. Mayfield buys time, rolling right.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hurry! 180!
Throwing again is Baker. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down into the red zone. When things happen so fast, those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hurry, hurry! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Throwing now. Man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
20!
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Going with Irvin here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
A loss of a yard.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 43-yard
I know they
line.
say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And the Buccaneers get that first down, and that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
It's a gain of 18.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. They can make a huge difference in the run game.
No repeat success of that last one as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180!
Running left. This is Irving. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
180! Run, run, run.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Intercepted, but wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief.
It's now 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, You want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.